I'm Harold Nishimura, a retired instructor from Hawaii Community College carpentry program. I am proud of the carpentry program at the community college. Secondly, I'm proud that I was one of the instructors for the college. The model home is a learning vehicle. So if you look at the program itself, we try to provide the community with what they need. And that's our goal. It's not the model home itself, but it's one of the avenues that we take to make sure that we have somebody that can be hired and say, I'm happy I did. I do hope that they continue this, because when you think about it, we're the only college in the state that builds a model home on site. And it may be nationally also that the Hawaii Community College does all these things here. It's a home that's been built completely, finished, turnkey, with landscaping, so what we're doing is providing an affordable home to the community, whereas our students got the learning all these things here, and they'll be job ready when they leave us. So when you think about all these things here, we need the support from everybody to continue what we've been doing all this time here.
I was raised in Mountain View on the Big Island of Hawaii and graduated from Hilo High School in 1970. 3 years later, when my dad told me, son, get a job. Why don't you learn a trade, something that you can be proud of? So at that time, that's when I had called personally Mr. Nishimura, and I asked him, I'd like to join the carpentry program. So his response was, why? So I had to explain to him that, I wanted to be good in carpentry. I wanted to build things with my hands. And that was the start of my education at the Hawaii Community College in 1973, and I graduated in 1975. Well, up to now, I'm going on my 26th year of being a carpentry instructor, and every single year, it's an experience, and I loved every moment of it. Everybody say, would you go through it again if you had to? And my response to that, without any questions at all, sure, because there's so much benefits to it. For the students that come out of the program and to see what they can achieve, they have no inclination what they want, but what they learn and things that we can teach them, it's where you see them ultimately achieve their goal of being a contractor. And that's one of the most rewarding things that I get out of teaching these students.
I graduated from the Hawaii Community College in 1995 and graduated with a degree in carpentry. The reason why I decided to come here was, when I graduated from high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I thought that if I come to the community college, get some vocational training, really learn how to build a house from scratch, if I decided to go to school afterwards and go to business school or do something else like that, then I would at least have the tools to do something handy. I really didn't think that I'd be where I'm at today. Things just worked out. I really enjoy the trade. And really, the community college gave me a firm foundation to work off of. I think the highlight of the experience was probably, I would say, the completion of the model home and the actual dedication ceremony where you had people that were able to qualify for the home be there, and you can actually see that all the hard work and effort that you put into to actually build this home. That kind of got me thinking about how gratifying it is to be a big part of somebody's life. When you build a home, that's probably the biggest investment you're going to make in your lifetime. And to have a little small part in that, that is something that to this day, it just makes me feel really good, And so, we're real thankful that we've had a lot of opportunities to do so.
For my design to get picked as the 50th model home, that's a huge honor. And at the same time, I'm just I can't believe it, because the way I designed it was just simple, like how Ms. D said, keep it simple so you can finish the project on time. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to that. I'm kind of excited I want to see all the colors when they paint it and all the windows. For it to come to life, just see it 3D and real, that's pretty amazing. I'm only, 20, and then my work, it's up there. In a way, it's kind of like an art piece that's always there. And then to give the keys to family that gets the house. I mean, that's like, wow.
When I was told we're gonna get this house, you know, I was thrilled. I really, really was thrilled. But people were like, but the student's making it. You know, how well is it gonna be built? So that was a concern for me. But I ran into a friend that actually had graduated from the program, and he was just telling me about his experiences as a student in this HCC program. And he said, immediately after he graduated, he went right into the workforce. And he'd been doing that for the last 3-4 years. And he said that the teaching that they have with the program is not only fantastic, he said that there were things that actually delayed the program, delayed the building of the house, that would never have happened in a commercial atmosphere, because it's just the smallest detail, the smallest mistake, and the teacher's like, pull it. No, that's got to be redone. And after speaking to my friend, all of my worries were gone. I mean, knowing that that high level was required and expected really put my worries to ease. When we first got the keys at the opening ceremony, there was a blessing. The women who did the blessing gave us the name of the house. Pohai ke aloha, which means surrounded by love. So I think that's a pretty good word.